Hello and welcome to our grounding meditation practice. We're first going to spend a couple of minutes just going over what grounding is, why it's beneficial and how to do it. If you've listened to the introduction before, I will pop the time of the start of the actual meditation in the comments if you want to just skip ahead to repeat that process. So firstly, what is grounding? Or rooting as it's sometimes known. So grounding is a practice where we center our energy and reaffirm our connection with the earth. You might have heard the expression away with the fairies, or that person's got their heads in the clouds. And this refers to a state when we've lost focus and we can feel very disconnected. And we have to be grounded efficiently to function properly. And our current way of living, we're often ungrounded. We're constantly on laptops or phones. We've got TVs blaring off in the background. People are, having 3 conversations at once. And as good as technology is as a tool for learning, we also need to learn to unplug from it and just reconnect, especially in times when we're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or triggered. This technique, once you've sort of gone through the process and learned it, it can be just done at those times and used as a tool to recenter ourselves and just bring a little bit of calm to those frustrated moments. I was reading somewhere recently that apparently the average person spends 95% of their lives indoors now, which is a massively horrendous figure really when you think about it. So it's no wonder we're disconnected. So a few different ways that you can practice grounding. Yoga is particularly good. You could use grounding crystals if you like to use crystals. So the likes of obsidian or hematite are particularly good at grounding. Walking barefoot. You can do conscious breathing exercises, which we will do at some point. We'll have a little practice on here. And then there's grounding meditations, which is what we're going to focus on today. If you are able to get outside and take your socks and shoes off and stand on the ground to do the meditation, absolutely brilliant. Do that whenever you can. But also you can do the meditation in the house. If you don't feel that you're able to stand for whatever reason, doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can alter the practice slightly so that you go through the technique while you're sitting or even lying down. If you're keen to use the practice in a circumstance when you're out and about and you've had that moment where you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, again in the comments I'll pop the time that you should start the practice from, so it's a shorter version for while you're out and about, which is a little bit more user friendly when you're not fully able to immerse yourself in a meditative practice. So let's get started. When you feel ready, just taking a few moments to find a comfortable position, allowing your eyes to close or adopting a soft gaze, and just taking a few slower, deep breaths. Allowing the shoulders to relax down and back, with our arms hanging gently at your sides. And as we continue breathing, just giving yourself permission to be here in this space, leaving our responsibilities for just a few moments while we take this time to reconnect with the earth. Slowly bringing our focus to the breath as it flows in through our nose and down into our bellies, and as it flows back out again. And as we're following the breath, we shift our attention all the way down to our feet now. Noticing how they're feeling on the surface below us. Just noticing. Does the surface feel warm or cool? Is it soft or firm? Paying attention to the parts of our feet that are in contact with the surface beneath us. Feeling the air around our feet as they're free from footwear. Or perhaps if you are wearing footwear, noticing the places that our socks and our shoes put pressure onto our feet. And as we stand here, just remembering how good it feels to be supported by the earth beneath us. Breathing into that centered moment. And as we're feeling in to the support of the ground beneath our feet, just starting to visualize roots growing from the bottom of our feet, pushing down into the earth below us. Each breath we take is connecting us further. As we inhale, bringing in new energy. And as we exhale, feeling those roots burrow further into the earth below us. Our roots are stretching and weaving right down until they meet the earth's very core. Taking a moment just to enjoy this renewed connection and sense of stability for a moment. Inhaling a sense of calm, and as we exhale, pushing any negative emotions down through those roots and back into the earth. And as we get ready to move our focus back to our day, just remembering that those roots are always there and we can feel into them at any time that we need to. Coming back to this place of stability and of calm. Allowing our attention to travel back up to our legs. Feeling the breath back in our bellies. And feeling the breath flowing back into our chests. And noticing the sensation in our arms. Just starting to become aware of the noises around us again. When you feel ready, gently opening your eyes, becoming reacquainted with everything around us. Perhaps wiggling our fingers and our toes, and moving our legs and our arms as we get ready to go about the rest of our day. Thank you for joining us for this grounding meditation. Hopefully you'll find it beneficial and be able to use it in your everyday life. And hopefully we'll see you again for another practice soon.